there are a couple things. One is that we need that groundswell. We need millions of people all over the country to say, we want a clean energy economy. We want to get out under the foot of, the oil industrial complex. Mm-hmm. We are tired of using last century's technology. The world is moving forward, and we need to move forward with it. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is that, one thing that Germany did successfully is they created long-term tax incentives, long-term policies. So policies over a long stretch of time, 20, 30 years. What happens is we get a policy and it lasts 4 years. We get 8 years of subsidies. We get 4 years of subsidies. And so the industry doesn't know, is it safe for us to invest? Mm. And so once we put that type of long-term tax incentives, long-term, subsidies for solar in place, the private industry will know, oh, this is a great time for us to invest. Mm. An individual homeowner will say, okay, this is a great time for us to invest. The other thing is just, solar's kind of clunky right now in terms of infrastructure. It took us a long time to sort of build the grid that we have right now. Mm-hmm. And what's exciting about solar is that solar plugs right into that grid. But what part of it is just paperwork, right? Hmm. So if you look at New York and New Jersey, two neighboring, states, mm-hmm. New Jersey is now number 2 for solar installation in the country. Mm-hmm. And New York is behind, way behind. Why? Because New Jersey has gone through a lot of trouble to make the permitting and paper process, all that boring infrastructure stuff, mm-hmm. to make it more palatable and more user-friendly than New York. And that's why it's becoming number 2. And so some of it is just saying, how long does it take to get the permission, the building permits? How long does it take to figure out, how do I put solar on my roof? And I think once we can solve some of those systems, it won't feel so overwhelming for an ordinary consumer or an ordinary business person to put solar on their